Ladies and gentlemen, straight from quarantine, live from his own bedroom, please welcome Kieran Dalton. Hi, thanks. Thank you. Thanks so much. It's good to be here in my bedroom. Thank you. This is where the magic doesn't happen. Thanks for coming out, or should I say coming in, because you're watching from your screens. Yeah. So, thanks. So I caught a train the other day. You guys remember trains? The mode of transport you used to catch before the world had this virus. Shout out to COVID-19. I know you're watching. Yeah, to me, trains were always nuts, even before like the whole COVID-19 paranoia started. You know, you're on a train and people are really intense. You know, to me, trains are kind of like performance art. You know, you go on there and there's like a guy fighting an invisible enemy. Then there's another person just screaming for the heck of it. Then there's another person just casually masturbating, not even in the corner, just in the middle of the carriage, just like going for it. Yeah, yeah, they're pretty crazy places. Everyone's actually paranoid about getting sick. It's all over the news, it's all over the world. Everyone's keeping their distances from each other. They're just paranoid about this COVID-19. I too, I don't want to get sick, so, and I don't like doctors, so it doesn't really even out. So I've started self-medicating myself. You know, I've been drinking a lot of cough medicine lately. Some people would say too much cough medicine, and those people would be my doctor, my parents, my AA group. They're all like, "Oh, Kieran, you gotta cut down on the cough syrup. You know, there's a lot of side effects you don't know about." Apparently, one of the side effects to cough medicine is paranoia, but you know, that's what they want you to think. You know, fear keeps the people in place. You know, fear keeps people in line. I'm not falling for this. You know. When you're on a train, people hated people coughing on trains even before COVID-19. But I'm a hypocrite because, you know, when I'm on I catch a train when I'm sick, but I don't want to be one of those people who coughs on the train and everyone just stares at him and automatically hates him. What I do is, if I'm on a train and I have to cough, what I do is I get up and I pretend like I'm choking, like I'm sitting on the train. I feel a tickle in my throat, and I get up and I'm like, and normally when someone coughs, everyone hates him or judges him. But if you pretend to choke, everyone starts to panic and they feel sorry for you. So I'm on the train choking, and people start to panic. I did this the other day, and some guy came up and started giving me the Heimlich mover, and he like went up behind me, wrapped his hand around my stomach, and like, and it's really annoying because you're not meant to do that anymore. If someone's choking, you're meant to just hit him in the back, you know, which I kind of wish you did because a pat on the back would do good for my self-esteem. But I can't really correct this guy. Can't really say, "Hey guy, you're using out-of-date medical practices," because I'm choking, you know. I got to go along with it. So pretty much my whole commute to work was me pretty much getting dry humped by a stranger trying to save my life. Then when I got to my stop, I went, I spat on the floor, which is disgusting, but you know, method acting. Spat on the floor, looked at him and went, "Thank you so much, sir. Thanks so much." Then I got off the train and went to work. But you know, I kind of secretly liked getting dry humped by a stranger. And I think like I got a bit of a fetish now because of that. So I went on the internet and I typed in fetish groups to see if I can find anyone else with my my kink, you know. And there's all type of weird people on the internet with a lot of weird fetishes and kinks. I was reading this other guy's description on a forum, and he's like, I'm looking for someone to come over my house and hop in my bathtub full of tin spaghetti and just bathe in the spaghetti, like just pretend the spaghetti's water and just rub it all over your body, you know, and just bathe in it. Just bathe in it. Then when you're finished, just get up, dry yourself, put your clothes on and go home. Don't worry, I won't be in the house when this is happening. But so just do your thing. Then once you go, I will come home and I will eat spaghetti. And I'm like, that's pretty disgusting. That's not right, you know, yeah. I mean, who can eat that much spaghetti? Thank you so much. I don't know if I hate, because you expect it when you're on the train, but when people sit next to you, and when you catch a train on peak hour, people for some reason assume that you get off at their stop or you get off at the last stop. I don't. My stop's pretty early on in the commute, and I hate it because every time I sit down, I like the window seat, because I feel like if you're sitting at the edge, leaving the window seat free, you just seem like a weirdo. But if you are a weirdo, you're in the right place. Train. You know, I sat down and this guy sat down next to me. He took his laptop out and put a couple of paperworks down, started doing his work. Then he's got a phone and started talking on the phone and typing one-handed on the phone, talking one-handed and typing one-handed on the computer. My stops came, and it took him so long to pack his stuff up and get up out of my way that I kind of missed my stop. But you know, at least he had a good reason. I had this other guy the other day, and he was reading a book, and my stop was there, and I'm like, excuse me sir, can you get up? This is my stop. And he looks at his book, and looks at me, and he's like, does this look like I just asked him to drive me to the airport or something? He's like, points to his, and I'm like, what? Is it so hard to stop reading a Tom Clancy novel? I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry to interrupt. What? Do you have some short-term memory where if you don't finish the sentence you're on, you just forget everything about the book, and you're like, oh no, I'm interrupted. I have to start again, and I was on chapter 5. You know how long it's going to take me to read that again? I mean, fuck you. I mean, just freaking get up. You can read while getting up, you know. So, yeah, this is new stuff, people. About to get edgy. I hate it. Well, I don't hate it, but it's awkward when someone of a different race sits next to you on the train, and then your stop's coming up, so you pretty much have to get up straight away. Like, they sit down and you get up, and I feel like that person just sat down, and other people on the train who's watching me, they think I'm getting up because of the person just sat next to me, and they think I'm racist, but I'm not. I'm just a person trying to get to work, and now for the rest of their life, they're going to think I'm a racist. The next time they see me on the train, they're going to be thinking, there's that racist who doesn't like black people sitting next to him. So to stop this from happening, I thought I should just be direct with people, you know, just be firm. So when I'm sitting down, I see a black person or any person who's not white come to take my seat. I'm like, excuse me sir, no, you can't sit there, I don't want you to sit there. And they give me a weird look, and I'm like, don't worry, it's not personal, it's just a race thing, you know. Yeah, that won't cause any conflict. If you're watching people, it's just a joke, you know. Don't type in the comments. So it might be good actually to have a comment on one of my videos. Not a racist. Yeah. I don't even hang out with racists, you know. I don't listen to talk about radio or anything like that. Yeah. 9 minutes. Have you ever been on a train and there's a baby in front of you, and the baby just keeps looking at you? Like, the baby's like, what are you going to do? You're going to entertain me? If you don't entertain me, I'm going to cry. And I hate the sound of crying babies. So, you know, you pull funny faces like, and the baby enjoys it, so you keep doing it. and the mother turns around, and it's really awkward because you're like pulling weird faces at the baby, and she's like, "How dare you interact with my child?" And, you know, because everyone's paranoid about pedophiles. You know, I mean, George Appel just got off. You know. So what happens if I'm pulling faces at a baby? The mother or father turns around and looks at me, I just pretend like I'm having a stroke, like, and I fall down, and this normally results in the train getting delayed, and the doctors come on, and you normally have to pay like $200 for an ambulance fee, but you know, at least it gets me out of that awkward situation, you know. You always hear stories about, well, actually, no, you don't. You never hear stories about anyone picking up on a train, you know. You never hear anyone's like, "Oh, I met my wife on the daily commute." No, you never hear that. I thought I picked up once on the train. It was a weekend, it wasn't on the way to work. I was going to the city to see a concert, and this attractive woman was sitting near me, and she goes to me, "Excuse me, what's your favorite movie?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's a hard one. Changes all the time. Maybe Fight Club." And she's like, "All right, Fight Club. That's cool. That's cool." And she's like, "Oh, what's your favorite food?" And I'm like, "Oh, pasta's always good." And she's like, "Oh, pasta. Yeah, it's good. What's your favorite color?" And I'm like, "Probably red." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, red." And she asked me a few more questions. I'm like, "Excuse me, sorry. Why are you asking me this stuff?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm trying to meet men online. I'm starting up a dating profile, and I'm just trying to. You look like the type of guy that I want to attract, and so I'm just putting down all your interests as my interests. So hopefully, like someone like you will like swipe on me, like the like pick me up on the website." I went, "Oh, that's okay. Well, you know, you don't have to set up a dating site, you know, because a guy like me, aka me, is sitting right near you, you know, and I'm happy to cancel my plans if you want to go on a date." And she like, "Oh, no, sorry, I'm actually one of those people who strip down naked on webcams, and people pay to see me, you know. I'm just trying to, my demographic is unattractive, desperate white people, and you fit that description, you know. So yeah, I don't actually want to date you. I'm more into like attractive people, but yeah, I was just catfishing in a way, you know." Oh, all right. And you know, I was really paid off. I was really cut. I was really offended by what she said to me, you know. So I subscribed to a webcam, and I just stormed off the train in anger. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope it's good. There was some new stuff and old stuff. I don't know if I worded it any good. Yeah, thanks for watching. 30 minutes, that should be good. Thanks.